Hey, welcome back to some more Pokemon Emerald. In last episode, we started our journey getting our first Pokemon, Eric the Torchic. Hell yeah. And we got all of the opening tutorial stuff done. We went and met up with our rival, fought them. We finally got Pokeballs. Before we go and start catching our first few teammates, I'm gonna buy a few more, I think 10 more. Oh, this is the game that started, giving you a Premier Ball every time you buy 10 Pokeballs or more. Very nice. We got 2 potions on us. I'll grab an antidote just in case, I guess. I'm not too worried this early in the game about trying to get all different items and stuff. Because frankly, I don't think there's that many circumstances to be worried about. Alright, here we are, Route 102. And I'm gonna look for our first team member just here. There he is. Lotad is our next party member. First episode, I said that I wasn't really fond of using grass types just because they have so many weaknesses and they don't have any particularly great moves. But Lotad and its evolutions are just so much fun. I won't spoil, even though I feel like a lot of people out there probably know Pokemon already and like know Lotad's evolutions and everything. I don't want to spoil in case this is someone's first time. So you probably hear me alluding to them a lot, but I won't outright say anything. But yeah, I just love Lotad and its evolutions so much, and I don't know, it's still a very good water type as well, so just having one grass move on the side is fine to me. And I feel like the water sort of mitigates some of the grass weaknesses at least, you know, like fire. Alright, and I didn't think this ahead. His name is Doug. If I've come up with better names along the way, or if you want to suggest some in the comments, when we get to the narrator, I might end up changing their names. There we go, our first party member, Doug. No problem with you when you're an official Pokemon trainer. Can't say no to my challenge. Against Calvin. Sonata Pucciana is our first train. Well, aside from our rival May, this is our first regular trainer battle. Thankfully, not too much to worry about. Although that howl does scare me a little bit. If that didn't kill, it might have done a bit of damage to us. But there we go, against Calvin's done. Ah, I got lost. Should have trained mine more. Alright, I'm thinking, hang on, what moves are we rocking with Doug here? Swift Swim, raises speed and rain, that's pretty good actually. Astonish, ooh. What I'm thinking we'll do is, what I believe most people call switch training, where we'll leave Doug in the front, but at the start of every fight we're just going to swap straight to Eric. It might make battles take a little bit longer, but it means that eventually Doug will start landing some moves and we don't have to worry about manually going to the effort of like fighting things with Astonish as our only move, good lord. Hopefully Doug will just learn some moves in his own time. Alright, another Whirlpool, so we're gonna switch again to Doug, just long enough for Doug to get the experience, I think. Doug's final evolution does require a Water Stone, so I'm gonna have to look up where we can get those, and if we can get those easily. Hopefully it's not some obscure, go to this corner of the map, press A on this random rock kind of nonsense. Hopefully there's just a store that sells them. I don't know if that's the case or not, so I'm gonna have to look it up. But we're also pretty far off from that. I feel like I'm not gonna do that till pretty late in the game, on account that most Pokemon that require a stone to evolve don't really learn any moves once you do that evolution. Oh, ow, down and out. See, and Luciana. I believe Astonish also just doesn't work on dark types. Like ghost moves don't work on dark types, so aside from not being able to hit normal types, we also can't hit dark types, which is what Poochyena is. Meaning that Astonish is a really bad move to start with for a Lotad. There we go. And we ran straight into another trainer. Just becoming a trainer? We're both beginners. Just kidding. Let's go back to Eric. Maybe I should have healed, I don't know. Eric's taking a few more hits just because of the extra time we're taking to swap in and out. Hopefully though, Eric's okay. We're definitely gonna at least 2 more turns though of attacking to deal with the Zigzagoon. Hopefully we can still get it with this. There we go. I didn't think it had lowered quite that much, but, you know, still a little concerning. Alright, let's swap in and out. In the worst case, I can use a potion on Eric. I would just like to hold on to them for now, until we really need them. Like, in the sense of until we're in, like, a fight that's a bit more important than this random guy on Route 102. Okay, even with the grab, we're doing half damage, which is pretty good. Nice, okay. I would probably have used the potion if that didn't do half damage. Because I thought I could beat you. Alright, we're gonna take a little detour to, hey, grab these berries. There's the introduction of actual named berries as well, whereas Gen 2 introduced them, but just had them be like, this is berry, this is poison berry. Poison cure berry, but you get what I mean. Alright, we're gonna quickly run back and heal up since Eric's in quite low health, and I would rather run back and heal than just use items when we're 5 feet away. In the future, when we have a bit more cash to spare, I'll probably try and rely a bit more on items so we don't have to run back as often. Because I do have a tendency to just run all the way back for a route. That is another trainer for us to fight, but we also have some grass here. While Lotad appeared. I'm just gonna swap to Eric right away. I cannot be bothered. Whittling it down with Astonish. Alright, we're just doing a tiny bit more trading here while we get prepared to leave. Alright. We are in Petalburg City. Our first town with a gym. Let's just race into it. And it's our dad. Well, but isn't Ruby? So you're all finished moving in? Well, you managed to get hit by yourself. Oh, I see. You're with your Pokemon. And I guess you want to become a trainer like me, Ruby. That's great news. I'll be looking forward to it. I'd like to get a Pokemon, please. You're, oh, right, you're Wally, right? I'm gonna go stay with my relatives in Burden Surf Town. I thought it would be lonely by myself, so I wanted to take a Pokemon along, but I've never caught a Pokemon before. I don't know how. I see. Ruby, you heard that, right? Go with Wally and make sure that he safely catches a Pokemon. Wally, here, I'll loan you my Pokemon. Well, I received a Zigzagoon. Oh wow, a Pokemon. Give me a Pokeball too. Go for it. Well, I received a Pokeball. Oh wow, thank you. Ruby, would you really come with me? I love the little following people jingle. Ruby, Pokemon hide in tall grass like this, don't they? Just watch me and see if I can catch one properly. Whoa! And Wally has found a Ralts. See, he tackles once. He tackles twice. This is riveting stuff. I believe Ralts only knows Growl this early in the game. For a ball now, right? Oh, I'll do my best. I'll use the Pokeball. Well done to Wally, catching a Ralts. Did it, it's my Pokemon. Ruby, thank you. Let's go back to the gym. So, did it work out? Thank you, yes it did. Here's your Pokemon back. Ruby, thank you for coming along with me. It took a while I was able to catch my Pokemon. Promise I'll take really good care of it. Oh, my mom's waiting for me, so I have to go. Bye, Ruby. Now, Ruby, you want to become a strong trainer, here's my advice. Head for Petalburg City beyond this town. There, you should challenge the gym leader, Roxanne. With her, go on to other Pokemon gyms and defeat their leaders. Take badges from them, understood? Of course, I'm a gym leader too. We'll battle one day, Ruby. But that's only after you become stronger. Alright. Sounds like a plan. So we won't be back here for quite a while, actually. And if we go to leave... Excuse me, let me guess, from the way you're dressed, you're a Pokemon trainer? Maybe not, your clothes aren't all that dirty. You're a rookie trainer, or maybe you're just an ordinary kid. We're in the land in search of talented trainers, so I'd have taken your time. Alright. This here is Wally's house. Let's have a quick perusal. Sure. Ah, you must be Ruby, right? Thank you for playing with Wally a little while ago. He's been fairly sickly ever since he was a baby. I sent to stay with my relatives in Verdant-Turf Town for a while. There is a lot cleaner there than it is here. So that was Wally. He's already left our Wally. I wonder where he could have gotten by now. Wally was really happy when he told us that he caught a Pokemon. Ages since I've seen him smile like that. Aw. Glad that he's happy. He may be a rookie trainer. You know what Pokemon trainers do when they reach a new town? Let's check what kind of gym is in the town. That's certainly what we did. It's reflected in the water, shining grin full of hope. There could be a look of somber silence struggling with fear. What do you see reflected in your face? About 4 pixels worth of eyes. Alright. It is actually really cool that they pulled that off on Game Boy Advance. Traveling is wonderful. When I was young, I roamed the seas and the mountains. I wish I could go on adventures with some Pokemon. Go through some damp grass, climb rocky, rugged mountains, cross the raging seas, wander about dark caves, sometimes even get a little homesick. It must be fabulous to travel. Hell yeah, it is. Norman became our town's new gym leader. I think he called his family over from somewhere far away. I battled Norman once, but phew, he was way too strong. How would I put it? I just got the feeling that he lives for Pokemon. Alright, well, I think that's just about everyone in this town. Wait. Say you have 6 Pokemon. Catch another one, and it is automatically sent to a storage box over a PC connection. Oh, and let's check in with the mart, see how much we can buy now. May serve you. We don't really need more Pokeballs, so... Let's see, we're gonna buy another 3 potions. And I didn't leave myself enough to buy an escape rope. Well, that's okay. We shouldn't need one for a little while anyway. Let's head on over to the west of Petalburg City. I wanted to make an effort to actually stop and check with people what they have to say. Just because, yeah, most of them right now are just default stuff, but I always ignore it because of that. So I'm curious if there's any, you know, little messages around that, yeah, might be something interesting. I don't know. Any items that are given out this early that I don't know about, because I always skip it. And I feel like if you've played the games before, you probably also skip it, so maybe it's fascinating to you. And if you don't, haven't played this before, well, all the same, it might be fascinating to you. That you might be the sort of person to constantly check NPCs and stuff. I don't know. Alright, we got another fight with a Wurmple. And on this new route, Route 104 I believe it was, I want to check in the grass because there is a Pokemon in here somewhere that I would like to catch. Nope, not doing that. And while we're here, I might as well make the effort of trying to level up Doug a little bit. I don't want to get too over leveled or anything, it's just right now we can't do much with Doug, and so if we can get him to a point of just having a move that works, that would be great. Something that kind of works on most enemies, at least. Whether it's just a normal type move, or grass, or water, or what have you. Hey, absorb. Not very strong, but I'll take it. Still no sign of the Pokemon I'm looking for. This might take a couple minutes. Let's actually try using Doug over here. I don't know why I defaulted saying Doug. That's another content creator that I follow, but that wasn't in my mind when I first named this, but now it is. So now I will probably not unsee that. I don't know, maybe that was a subconscious thing. There we go. Doug managed to take out a Wurmple all by himself. Very proud. Okay, at this point I'm just gonna start running from them till we find Pokemon I'm looking for. Because I don't want to waste too much of your time, but I would like to show us catching Pokemon on camera. Oh, a Marill. Not what I was looking for, but also interesting to me because I kind of forget Marill exists, to be honest. Wow, we are not having the best luck here. I know it's here. It's just being stubborn and refuses to come out. Not you, although you are cool. I did actually consider it, but I wanted Lotad, and I didn't want to double up with water types. I said not you. Wingull doesn't seem to quite get that. I do like Wingull. I think he's neat, but yeah, it's just not quite what we're looking for. Hopefully, we'll get it in the next couple minutes. Good lord. This got me doubting myself. I feel like I need to double check that it's actually here. But like, I know it is here. I've caught it here before in previous playthroughs. Unless that was Sapphire. Sapphire was the actual copy I grew up with. Everyone I played a lot since, being kind of person to play on emulators a fair bit, once I got into them. I actually run around in the grass while I look up, was this Route 104? Alright, and let's run. There it is, there's our guy. Our lady. Alright, Doug will not be able to do anything for us. So let's go for Eric. Like, well, it'll take us far too long to get it to yellow health if we tried using Doug. Whereas Eric here, perfect 2 hits. Wow, that's with a crit. Alright, we got a strong one here. Let's throw our Pokeball. Maybe I should have thrown the Premier Ball, so it would have had a slightly more exciting ball. Ah well, there we go. We have caught ourselves a Taillow. Though it is small, it is very courageous. It will take on a larger Skarmory on an equal footing. However, it still weakens if it becomes hungry. Yeah, sure. For some reason, Ace feels like a good name for it. Maybe because it uses Serial Ace eventually. I don't know. There we go, we have a Taillow on our team now. So, I think we're gonna call it an episode here. Just past that patch of grass is a whole forest for us to explore and get through. So we're gonna tackle that next time, as well as getting our 4th party member. I wasn't kidding when I said we're gonna get most of our team pretty early. We've already got 3 of them, but there's one more I want to catch before we get going. But it's a bit of a rare one, so I'll see you all in the next episode with it on screen. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys then. Bye bye.